So, what's the difference between a chiropractor, a physiotherapist, and an osteopath? After talking to people for so many years and treating hundreds of people, I find it's not that easy of a question to actually answer. I want to take some time to explore what chiropractic is and, more importantly, where it sits within our healthcare modalities. So, I like Shrek for one quote, and that is, onions have layers and ogres have layers. And you know what? Our bodies are exactly the same. Our bodies are made up of many different layers and many different systems. So what's the most important organ in your body? Many people answer your heart, but reality is your brain is the most important organ system in your body. But why is that the case? Well, our bodies are designed and created with this ability to be able to self-heal and self-regulate. And our brain is the organ system that's responsible for that function. Now, our spinal cord and nerves are the system or the wiring that helps connect your brain to your body so that your brain can get information about what's happening in the surroundings, and it can now create function and react to those information. So our body has to have this communication sequence that's really clear with your brain. Now, if your brain doesn't have clear information, it's almost like watching a movie but with your grandmother's glasses on. It's blurry, and we call that cortical blurring. Now, it's really, really important that these messages stay really clear, because if it doesn't and there's a breakdown in it, we're going to find that there's going to be breakdown and dysfunction through the whole body. And that dysfunction, because it's your nervous system, is going to translate into muscle dysfunction, joint dysfunction, organ dysfunction, hormone dysfunction, even vascular and brain dysfunction. And that is not a good thing. So, where does chiropractic come into the mix of it? Well, really, really simple, right? We need these wiring system or these nerves to be working at its optimal, absolute peak for it to stay at its optimal function. But you know what? Our nerves are incredibly sensitive, to a point that if we put a 5-cent piece and we rest it onto a nerve, it's going to reduce information by 60 to 80%. That's 60 to 80% less information your brain has to be able to determine what it needs to do in our busy lifestyle. That's 60 to 80% less information it needs to be able to control your muscles, so your muscles can stabilize your joints, so that we can stop getting injured. That's 60 to 80% less information it can use to be able to help coordinate functions of healing and organ function. So it doesn't make sense why chiropractors help with so many people with so many different conditions. So here's the thing. Chiropractic adjustments are so much more than just a crack, a pop, or even anything that you would think about that other people do. And the reason why is because it corrects these misalignments in your spine that causes those issues with that information drop. It does more than that though. It increases the information and restores the connection between your brain and your body. And that's the most incredible part about chiropractic, is it helps so much with the function of your nervous system that translates into the function of how everything else works. So I hope that made some sense, and I hope you now understand what chiropractic actually does and where it sits within our healthcare modalities. Look forward to meeting you soon.